You wake up and you're already tired. Not physically, not in the "I didn't sleep enough" way, but in a deeper, more frustrating way. Like your energy is gone before the day even starts. And what's worse, you didn't even do anything exhausting the day before. No heavy lifting, no late night grind, just scrolling, watching, swiping. And somehow, that leaves you feeling drained. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. And no, it's not because you're lazy or unmotivated. It's because your brain is stuck in a loop of distraction, overstimulation, shallow dopamine hits. You're not just tired, you're overloaded. And the real reason you feel this way is not what you think. Let's break it down. And more importantly, let's figure out how to fix it. Here's the truth no one really tells you. You're not just tired. Your brain has been rewired. Every time you grab your phone out of boredom, every time you scroll for just 5 minutes, every time you chase that quick little hit of pleasure, you're training your brain to expect rewards without effort. And over time, that changes how your brain works. Dopamine, the chemical that helps you stay motivated and focused, gets hijacked. It's meant to reward you for doing meaningful things. Finishing a workout, learning something new, solving a problem. But now, you're getting it from 10-second videos, random notifications, endless feeds. And that's the problem. Your brain is stuck in survival mode, always chasing the next hit, always avoiding anything that takes time, focus, or effort. That's why everything feels meh. That's why silence feels uncomfortable. That's why you can't concentrate, even when you try. You're not broken, but your reward system is out of sync. And if you don't reset it, the cycle continues. So what happens when your brain's reward system is out of sync? Simple. Life starts to feel meaningless. You lose motivation to do hard things, things that actually matter. Reading a book feels boring. Working out feels impossible. Even talking to people feels like too much effort. Because compared to quick, easy dopamine, real life feels slow. And slowly, without even noticing, you stop trying. You start avoiding anything that takes time, focus, or patience. And instead, you chase comfort, distraction, scrolling, binge watching, snacking, anything to avoid effort. But here's the catch. Nothing real comes from comfort. The job you want, the body you want, the peace you're looking for, all of it lives on the other side of effort. But your brain, stuck in the instant reward loop, resists it. That's why you feel stuck. Not because you don't have time, not because you're not smart enough, but because your brain's been trained to fear discomfort and crave cheap pleasure. And that quiet damage, it steals your focus, your energy, your confidence, and worst of all, it steals your potential. The good news? You're not stuck forever. Your brain isn't broken. It's just overstimulated. And that means it can be reset. But it's not going to happen with hacks or shortcuts. It starts with doing the one thing your brain has been avoiding. Discomfort. Yeah. The silence. The boredom. The moments where you don't reach for your phone. That's where it begins. Because when you stop flooding your brain with constant dopamine hits, something amazing starts to happen. Real pleasure comes back. Music feels deeper. Food tastes better. Conversations mean more. And slowly, your focus returns. Your motivation wakes up. All it takes is choosing the hard thing over and over again. Walk without your phone. Sit in silence for 5 minutes. Resist the scroll. It won't feel good at first. But that's the point. That discomfort, that's your brain rewiring. And every time you choose effort over ease, you're taking back control. Here's the truth most people avoid. Discipline isn't about being strict or robotic. It's about choosing what matters, even when it's not easy. Because the more you choose distraction, the weaker your focus becomes. But the more you choose discipline, the stronger your mind gets. Every time you do something hard and push through, you build something. You build resilience. You build patience. You build confidence. And suddenly, the things that used to drain you, they start to feel doable. The gym doesn't feel impossible. Reading feels peaceful. Boredom doesn't scare you anymore. That's when you know your brain is healing. You're no longer chasing quick hits. You're chasing progress. And with progress comes purpose. Real purpose. Not the fake kind that comes from likes or views. The kind that comes from becoming the person you know you're meant to be. That's the power of choosing discipline over distraction. And it's a power that no one can take from you. Unless you give it away. This isn't just about tiredness. It's not just about focus or energy. It's about you. Because the more you live in distraction, the more you forget who you really are. Every time you scroll instead of create. Every time you escape instead of face. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you drift a little further away from your real self. The version of you that's creative, curious, driven, alive. That version? It's still in there, but it's buried under layers of noise, opinions that aren't yours, content that doesn't matter, habits that don't serve you. And slowly, without even realizing it, you start to feel empty. Not because life has no meaning, but because you've lost connection to what matters to you. You weren't made to live on autopilot. You weren't born just to scroll, eat, sleep, repeat. You're here to build something, to become someone. But none of that happens until you clear the noise and reclaim your mind. So now you know. You're not tired because you're broken. You're tired because you're stuck. Stuck in a loop of easy pleasure and empty days. And here's the part no one wants to say. No one is coming to fix it for you. Not an app, not a routine, not some random video. It has to be you. You have to make the decision to stop choosing comfort over progress, to stop waiting for motivation, and to start doing the hard things, the ones that actually lead to change. Because every time you delay it, you lose a day you'll never get back. And in the end, it's simple. You can keep living on autopilot, tired, distracted, disconnected. Or you can wake up, reclaim your focus, reclaim your energy, reclaim yourself. Start small. Go for a walk without your phone. Sit with silence for 5 minutes. Resist the scroll once, then do it again. And if this video hits something real in you, type it in the comments. Today, I choose to wake up. Make it real. Because once you choose intention over distraction, everything starts to change. Here's what you need to remember. You're not broken. You're not weak. And you're definitely not a lost cause. Your brain's just been running on autopilot. Overstimulated. Overloaded number. But the fact that you're still watching, still listening, that means something inside you is awake. And now that you see what's really happening, you can't unsee it. You have the power to take your mind back, your energy, your clarity, your life. You don't need a full reset. You just need to start. One small action. One better choice. One moment of intention. That's how momentum is built. That's how you go from tired and distracted to focused, alive, and in control. And in a world designed to steal your attention, reclaiming your mind might just be the most rebellious thing you can do. So if this message hit you hard, drop a comment. Today, I choose to wake up. Let that be your first move. And if you're serious about taking back your mind, subscribe, because here, we don't chase comfort, we chase clarity. See you in the next one. One day, maybe weeks from now, maybe months, you'll look back and realize that moment when you stopped scrolling, that moment when you chose silence, that moment when you said, I choose to wake up, it changed everything, because it wasn't just a video. It was a turning point. So if no one's told you this today, I'm proud of you, not for being perfect, but for choosing progress. Now go, clear the noise, claim your focus, and start becoming the person you were always meant to be. Ask yourself, when was the last time I finished something hard? How often do I choose distraction over discomfort? Am I living with intention? Or just reacting to what's in front of me? You don't need perfect answers. You just need to start being honest. Self-awareness is the beginning of freedom. And once you become aware, you can't go back to sleep.